Have you ever found yourself putting all your energy into relationships where your feelings seem unvalued? How often have others seen you as an option, not a priority? Imagine learning to turn the tables, to hold an allure that naturally commands attention and respect. Imagine being the person everyone wants to be around. Today, we'll explore 10 transformative principles rooted in Buddhist philosophy that can shift your interactions, making you an indispensable presence in others' lives. Let's dive in, and remember, for more insights like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and activate notifications so you won't miss future teachings. Principle 1. Allow others to feel the risk of losing you. In Buddhist teachings, the transient nature of life underscores how we value things only when they're not guaranteed to last. People often overlook what's easily accessible, yet deeply cherish what could slip away. Visualize yourself as someone irreplaceable in others' lives, a presence that would leave a void. Your value should stem from your independence, the sense that you are complete on your own. You're a self-sustained force, not just waiting to be included. When people sense this stability in you, they're drawn to be near, not out of obligation, but desire. You become a magnetic force, compelling those around you to hold on tightly, fearing the void your absence would leave. The heart of Buddhist philosophy teaches us not to chase love or approval, but to develop a sense of inner value that inspires others to approach us. Your self-worth is intrinsic, radiating without needing validation. Allow people to feel the gravity of your presence and the unease of your potential absence. Make your attention something they'll value by giving them a reason to strive for it. Principle 2. Honor the value of your time. According to Zen philosophy, time and life are precious, finite resources. Your availability shouldn't be an open invitation. To value your own time is to signal to others that it holds significance. Imagine you have a full life of interests and passions. You're not just there to wait on others' calls or whims. You have a world that you enjoy on your own, and others are privileged to step into it. Just as in Buddhist practices, where every moment is embraced with mindfulness, your availability should be viewed as a rare gift. Avoid being the person who's always waiting by the phone. Create a healthy distance where people recognize the uniqueness of time spent with you. This balance draws others closer, as they begin to understand that your time is worth the effort. They'll come to value the space you've created. Knowing it's not something to take for granted. Principle 3. Cultivate mystery in your presence. Buddhist philosophy often explores the power of the unknown, teaching that wisdom grows as we patiently explore life's mysteries. There's an allure in keeping certain aspects of yourself unrevealed. Imagine yourself as a serene lake. Its surface might seem transparent, but only those with patience can see the depths below. This natural intrigue pulls people in, as they're curious to learn more about you. Buddhist teachings emphasize gradual revelation. A wise teacher doesn't reveal every answer at once, allowing the student to discover truths at their own pace. Similarly, when interacting with others, allow them to get to know you little by little. Reveal your thoughts, dreams, and character like a precious text to be read over time. This slow unveiling draws people in, encouraging deeper connections and appreciation for your unique depth. Principle 4. Recognize your own value and inspire investment. In Buddhism, every person's worth is like a hidden gem waiting to be uncovered. You are this gem, not easily accessible, inspiring others to invest time and effort to truly know you. Just as Buddhist practice requires dedication to reach enlightenment, your relationships can reflect a similar principle. Those who invest in understanding you strengthen their own connection and appreciation. Relationships thrive on mutual respect and investment. Allowing others to earn their place in your life deepens the bond, as they come to realize the unique value of your presence. Remember, you're not here to seek validation through attention. You're here to offer your authentic self, deserving of mutual respect and appreciation. In this way, you cultivate relationships that are rooted in value rather than convenience, resonating with the Buddhist principle of interdependence. Where everyone's worth enhances the collective experience. Principle 5. Prioritize your needs with self-respect. Central to Buddhist philosophy is the practice of self-respect, which includes acknowledging and honoring your own needs. The Buddha taught that self-compassion is foundational. You cannot pour into others if your own well-being is neglected. Imagine yourself as a tree that must tend to its roots to flourish and provide for others. Your needs, happiness, and self-respect form the roots of who you are, and you shouldn't compromise them for temporary approval from others. Healthy relationships, whether romantic or platonic, are built on mutual respect and understanding. By respecting your own boundaries and treating your needs as equally essential, you're embodying the Buddhist practice of self-compassion. This isn't about selfishness, but about a balance that leads to true harmony and kindness toward others. Stand firm in your self-worth, knowing that it's a reflection of inner peace that will naturally draw respect from others. Principle 6. Maintain independence by not making others the focus of your life. The concept of balance and detachment is central to Buddhist teachings. When you center your life around someone else, you risk losing yourself and your unique purpose. Visualize yourself as a star in the night sky, radiating light and life, orbiting no one but sustaining your unique path. People are often attracted to what is complete in itself. Your independence and self-sufficiency become sources of intrigue and respect. By holding on to your individuality and personal goals, you create a sense of mystery that others will naturally want to understand. In Buddhist teachings, maintaining a middle way, avoiding extremes in all things, promotes balanced living. When you respect your own journey, others are more likely to appreciate the uniqueness you bring into relationships. Your light is your own. By preserving your identity, you remain an irresistible. Engaging presence. Principle 7. Let others reach out to you. Buddhist philosophy encourages mindfulness and balance in all interactions. Just as a lighthouse stands firm, guiding ships without pursuing them, allow others to approach you. Being the constant initiator can disrupt this balance, inadvertently signaling that you're always available and seeking others' validation. But by stepping back, you provide space for others to reciprocate. Instead of initiating every conversation, sometimes allow others the opportunity to reach out. This balance nurtures mutual respect, allowing others to recognize and appreciate the value of your presence. You are not here to be endlessly at the call of others, but to build relationships based on shared commitment and effort. This balance resonates with the Buddhist concept of mindful presence, where your steady, calm approach invites others into your sphere of influence naturally. Principle 8. Cultivate inner happiness. One of Buddhism's core teachings is that happiness stems from within. Your joy should not hinge on external conditions, but should be a reflection of your inner state. Imagine yourself as a self-sustaining source of warmth and light. People are drawn to you because you're whole and content within yourself. Buddhist practices like meditation and mindfulness encourage an understanding of one's nature, helping individuals cultivate a peace that doesn't rely on external validation. When you radiate this self-assured happiness, you become an inspiring presence. People are naturally attracted to positivity and the strength that comes from someone who is at peace with themselves. This confidence signals that you are not looking to others to complete you but are an independent source of joy, enriching the lives of others through your presence. Principle 9. Embrace the strength to walk away when necessary. An essential aspect of Buddhist wisdom is the recognition of impermanence and the acceptance of change. Being able to let go, especially of relationships that don't support your well-being, reflects a profound strength and self-respect. Imagine possessing a calm resilience, understanding that holding on to situations or people who don't honor your value is ultimately detrimental. Embracing impermanence, as taught in Buddhist practice, enables you to release attachments that no longer serve your peace or growth. It teaches that true freedom lies in the ability to detach without resentment, making room for relationships that resonate with your dignity and self-worth. Walking away is not an act of insensitivity but of self-compassion. Boundaries show others that you value yourself, and in doing so, you cultivate the respect you deserve. Buddhist meditation and introspection encourage mindfulness, helping you understand when a relationship no longer contributes positively to your life. Practicing detachment doesn't mean you lack care for others. Rather, it signifies that you respect your peace enough to step away from dynamics that compromise it. You're not here to cling desperately to relationships that undermine your happiness or self-respect. Recognize that by choosing relationships that uplift you, you honor the value of your own presence, cultivating connections that bring joy and balance. When necessary, be prepared to release what doesn't resonate with your authentic self. This willingness to detach reflects the Buddhist principle of equanimity, a state of inner stability where you're at peace with all outcomes, ready to embrace change for the sake of harmony. Principle 10. Maintain emotional balance without excessive attachment. The final principle, deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings, emphasizes the importance of emotional balance and detachment. Emotional equanimity allows you to enjoy close connections without feeling dominated by your emotions. Imagine yourself as a steady compass, able to navigate the waves of relationships with calm and confidence, rather than being swept away by emotional highs and lows. This balanced state is at the core of Buddhist philosophy, where mindfulness allows you to observe your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Achieving this balance doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but rather developing the wisdom to express them with clarity and maturity. Emotions are natural and should be honored, but excessive attachment can create unnecessary turmoil and diminish your sense of self-worth. By practicing self-control, you show others that your emotions are valuable but not overbearing. This ability to communicate calmly without drama reflects inner strength, making it easier for others to connect with you on a deeper, more meaningful level. Buddhism encourages the practice of mindfulness and self-awareness, inviting you to embrace emotions without allowing them to cloud your sense of peace. When you express your feelings in a balanced way, others are better able to understand and respect them, facilitating harmony in relationships. This balance, known as the middle way in Buddhist philosophy, reflects the wisdom of embracing emotions without letting them dictate your self-worth. By maintaining this steady emotional presence, you not only foster more authentic connections but also inspire respect and appreciation for the depth of your character. In summary, becoming a magnetic presence inspired by Buddhist wisdom. Incorporating these 10 principles into your life empowers you to cultivate relationships where love and respect are freely given. As Buddhism teaches, life is transient, like a delicate lotus flower gracing the water's surface for a brief moment. To fully embrace this journey, find joy within yourself. Respect your own presence, and navigate relationships with mindfulness. You are here not to be diminished by others but to stand strong, enriching both your life and the lives of those who genuinely value you. When you walk through life with self-assurance, rooted in respect and guided by inner balance, others will naturally be drawn to you. Remember, in both life and in Buddhist practice, respect and love begin from within. Embrace your worth, knowing you bring unique value to the world, and seek relationships that mirror this mutual appreciation. Whether in friendships, partnerships, or family ties, these principles allow you to foster connections grounded in trust, kindness, and shared respect. By following these 10 principles, you become an inspiring presence, attracting genuine, balanced relationships that enhance your journey. These relationships become spaces of growth, where you feel seen and valued, and where others naturally want to prioritize you. Life's path becomes not just about seeking acceptance, but about building a circle of authenticity and mutual support. As the Buddha himself taught, every being has inherent value and deserves to be treated with kindness and respect. Final summary: becoming a magnetic presence with Buddhist-inspired principles. Incorporating these 10 principles into your relationships transforms you into a person of self-assured presence and natural magnetism. Rooted in Buddhist philosophy, these principles highlight the path to cultivating meaningful connections based on respect, love, and authenticity. Imagine yourself as a lotus flower, blossoming gracefully on the surface of a pond. The beauty of the lotus lies in its resilience and independence, drawing others to admire it without requiring their approval. In the same way, these principles guide you to be whole within yourself, inviting others to respect and cherish you for who you are. When you internalize these principles, you create a life centered on self-respect and emotional fulfillment. You no longer need to chase approval or seek validation because your peace and happiness come from within. As Buddhism teaches, true joy is independent of external conditions and is found through self-awareness and balance. By respecting your time, Cultivating mystery, maintaining independence, and finding happiness within, you embody qualities that others will naturally gravitate toward. These teachings reflect the timeless wisdom of the Buddha, who emphasized that each person possesses an inner light that should be nurtured. When you honor your worth, live authentically, and engage in relationships mindfully, you naturally attract people who respect and value you in return. You don't have to seek acceptance. Instead, your self-assurance and respect for your own journey become an inspiration for others.